Welcome to this year's graduation of the Antigua Girls High School. It's COVID time still, so we once again invite you to join us and celebrate our graduates with our blended ceremony. We do hope that you will tune in and enjoy. Congratulations to all our young ladies. You wrote CXC, you completed your final year, and you did it in a pandemic. Congratulations to you.
Your Excellency, Sir Rodney Williams, Governor General of Antigua and Barbuda, Class of 2021, staff, parents, families, and friends. My dear students, as you stand on the brink of exiting your Antigua Girls High School experience and into another, which for some will be higher education or the world of work, your final year at the school has been one which I will call unprecedented. Why unprecedented? You had a roller coaster ride from fourth form, moving from 2 months virtual learning in April 2020 to utilizing a never used before instructional plan consisting of an 8-day teaching cycle which began in September 2020. This was unprecedented because you juggled between face-to-face classes and remote learning on the Google Classroom, in-school SBA classes on virtual days, and the submission of countless assignments via the Google Classroom platform. Unprecedented because you went on another school closure in February 2021 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, which paused your preparation for exams. Unprecedented because you were up against the shifting of your CXC examination dates on 2 occasions, which caused you much anxiety and stress. Nonetheless, you pressed on because your faith was bigger than your fear. You definitely faced a challenging final year of your high school experience, which has never happened before. You overcame it, and here you are today, presenting yourselves to receive your certificates and leave these hallowed walls, a place where you developed individually and collectively created a sisterhood like none other. In this, the 135th year of our institution, I would like to pay tribute to your teachers who over the years have guided and molded you into the young ladies you have become. This they did in order to continue the rich legacy of creating women of intelligence, integrity, and influence. So, young ladies, as you leave this space to face and tackle the changes that will come, hold true to yourselves and reflect on what we have instilled in you, which is that you think, T-H-I-N-K, before you speak. These letters and what they represent will guide you as you step into this changing environment. T, is it true? Get into the habit of speaking the truth at all times. H, is it helpful? Always build up and not tear down. I, is it inspiring? Your words should motivate others. N, is it necessary? What you say should have relevance. K, is it kind? What you will say should not hurt the feelings of others. Continue to bark in your achievements. We will miss you. You are indeed a special group of young ladies. Congratulations, class of 2021. God bless.
Time's up.
Wow. The end of CXC.
The end of educational slavery.
All the places we'll go.
The places we'll go.
We'll stand on the moon and we'll call it our home.
We'll conquer the mountains and reach for our goals.
All the places we'll go.
The places we'll go.
With courteous spirits both reaped and sowed.
Oh, the places we'll go.
The places we'll go.
Never forgetting our crew, never forgetting that we were once ladies in blue.
Oh, the places we'll go. We'll be queens with crowns of exuberant gold.
Oh, the places we'll go with Christ and faith to make us a whole.
Our dreams will not just be dreams.
Our aspirations will not be obsolete. All right, ladies, you can leave.
We'll climb the good climb
And fight the good fight.
We'll all be rejoicing at the finish line.
For honey is sweet,
And so is learning.
and the places we'll go,
It's just emerging.
as the late great Mrs. Samuel would say,
Go forward and learn.
class of 2021.
Greetings. All protocols previously established observed. Miss Alyssa Derrick is a professional globetrotter, avid circle lover, and a proud AGHS alumni. Born in the early 90s, Miss Derrick attended the St. Andrews Primary School and placed fourth in the Common Entrance, now known as National Assessment, exams. Securing her spot at the Antigua Girls High School in 2004, she was in both H and S classes throughout her time, and even served as vice captain and the captain of Yellow House. Her love of netball saw her on the AGHS teams from 1st to 5th form, and she was vice captain and captain many times. Miss Derrick often placed 1st, 2nd, or 3rd each year, given no choice from her parents. Known as a goody two-shoes among others in her form, she still somehow managed to become friends with everyone and was consistently involved in school activities. She was a member of the Interact Club, the AGHS Steel Pan Group, marched for Youth Rally, and even performed for Z's Youth Theatre, the seat of what is now called Honeybee Theatre. In 5th form, Alyssa became the deputy head girl, and at graduation, she received the Governor General's Award, passing 9 CXC subjects. Alyssa was also very involved outside of school, as she was a part of Girl Guides, church choir, danced ballet and hip-hop, and played netball for village tournaments. She even ran her own businesses alongside her sister during school breaks, hosting summer camps for kids and gift wrapping businesses with her friends during the Christmas season. Alyssa knew she had a knack for business and entrepreneurship, but after graduating, was still unsure of what she wanted to do. At the Antigua State College, she completed her associate's degree at the A-levels department, graduating with the highest GPA in her year. This prepared her for her next journey of attending Canada's 3rd largest university, York University, to pursue a degree in accounting. However, this was not Alyssa's true passion, so halfway through, she switched to a degree in international development with the aim of returning to the region to assist her country in whatever way she could. After graduation, she returned home and worked in guest services at a hotel for 2 years. It was at this point she decided she would save a portion of her salary to pursue her passion for travel. So, in 2018, she decided she would leave her family and friends behind and move to New Zealand for a year. During this time on the other side of the world, she worked odd jobs to pay the bills, but created her own brand, Global Gyal, a blog which documents and shares her travel journeys from the eyes of a Caribbean woman. She utilized the talents she didn't realize she had, storytelling and the passion for travel and her country, which allowed her to share with the world the different cultures, foods, sights, and sounds it has to offer. Shortly after, Alyssa launched her YouTube channel, where she continues to share her stories with the hopes of becoming a full-time YouTuber to continue traveling the world. She is currently living in Ghana until the next country beckons.
afternoon, everybody. How are y'all doing? My name is Alyssa Derrick, and I am a high school alumni from the class of 2009. I'd like to say hello and welcome to all the staff at the Antigua Girls High School and students, and an especially hello to the graduating class of 2021. Y'all are the stars right now. Y'all are the celebrities, because guess what? Y'all have made it. Y'all have come true. Y'all have gotten over every single obstacle put in your way, and that includes a worldwide global pandemic. I don't know if y'all realize how big of a deal that is, but it's huge, and you did it. You did what you needed to get there. So guess what? Take time right now, pat yourself on the back. You're doing it. I hope you're doing it, because you need to. You need to stop, pause, and recognize what y'all have accomplished, what y'all have gotten through to get there right now. Y'all have your certificates. That took a lot of work, and I know you know how much work it took because you were there. Now I am responsible for giving y'all the charge, for giving you a piece of advice to move forward with in life. I have 3 pieces of advice for you that I learned in my little life that I have, but you know I have to tell it to you in a story. I have a YouTube channel, and it's called Global Gyal, Gyal, and it's about a Caribbean girl who travels the world. I'm from Antigua and Barbuda, grew up in Antigua and Barbuda, just like you. I packed up my bag from Antigua and moved all the way to New Zealand 4 years ago. Fell in love with travel, moved to Australia, fell in love with travel again, moved to where I am now, which is Ghana. Because why not? Why not go travel and see the world? One thing that has taken me through my entire experience traveling by myself as a woman to these places that I've never been before is people. People have been the connection, and they have allowed me to do things like have a place to live in New Zealand, go on trips to Taiwan, go hiking in Sydney, Australia, and then live in Accra, Ghana. I think the biggest thing with that is put out and emit kindness, genuine kindness. People, there are genuinely kind people in the world who want to support you, who want to be around you, who want to uplift you. The way that you attract them is by emitting that positivity, emitting that radiance, emitting that kindness, that genuineness. And I feel like the moment you start to do that, you will receive it in return 10 times over. You will reap benefits that you had no idea was laid out for you in this world. Alright, piece of advice number 2. Do what you love. Follow what makes your heart happy, what makes your heart sing. You might not be able to do it full time. That might not be what you get your first job in, your second job, or your third job. But once you figured it out, do little by little things in order to fill that cup that makes your heart happy. And that will help you to get through life. And who knows, once you start taking little steps, you might find that job or that hobby or whatever it is that will soon enough become full-time in your life and help you to feel happy always throughout your time. My third piece of advice to you is take the approach of why not. Want to go to this event? Why not? Want to move to this country? Why not? Want to try this new restaurant? Why not? If you don't have a great answer to that, why not? Try it. Embrace all the new opportunities that come your way. That will lead you down such unexpected roads and make life so much more interesting for you, I think. Take hold of those opportunities, and even if you are scared, it's okay. It's okay to be scared, but do it anyways. I was terrified moving to every single country that I went to, but I did it, and I do not regret it for a second. So that's my piece of advice. Do what your heart tells you. Ask why not. Be nice, be kind, be genuine to people, to strangers, to somebody you just met, to somebody that's going to be in your office, to somebody that's going to be in your class at school if you're going to take that route. You have no idea what can come forward. Graduating class of AGH of 2021, this is Alyssa Derrick, reporting to you live from Accra, Ghana, trying to give you just some sense of what I get, what I've learned from traveling the globe. These are the things that I think stick out. I look forward to you applying them in your life and reaping the best benefits from them ever. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for choosing me to give you the charge. Antigua Girls High School, my alumni, some of the best years of my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. I'm eternally grateful for this opportunity, and I hope that something sticks with y'all. Don't forget, why not? Alyssa Derrick, your girl, Global Gyal. Bye!
There will
will be mountains that I will have to climb, and there will be battles that I will have to fight. But victory or defeat, it's up to me to decide. But how can I expect to win if I never tried? I just can't give up now. Come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe He's brought me this far to leave me. Never said there wouldn't be trials, never said I wouldn't fall, never said that everything would go the way I wanted to go. But when my back is against the wall and I feel all hope is gone, I just lift my head up to the sky and say, help me to be strong. Oh, I just can't give up now. Come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe He's brought me this far to leave me. No, you didn't leave me out here to leave me lonely. Even when I can't see clearly, I know that you are with me, so I can't give up now. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe He's brought me this far to leave me. And I don't believe He's brought me this far to leave me. And I don't believe He's brought me this far to leave me.
The cap, the gown, the robe, the crown. Graduation day is finally here. All the hard work has paid off. Nothing can defeat us. Not even a pandemic, cause we made it. During the last 5 years of Antigua Girls High School, we learned, we fought, we had fun together. But most importantly, we accomplished great things. In the second year of this school, we faced a difficult battle. We lost our past principal, who was nothing but a big influence on us. And up to this day, we go by her saying, go forward and learn. Yo, none tall sweeter than learning. That's why we go by the motto, Melis bonum sickest doctrina. Honey is sweet and so is learning. Always remember, life is a journey, so fill your mind with all that is worthy. To my fellow graduates, may the happiness you feel today be a feeling you keep on your way to success. Always remember, the sky above you, hey girls, it's the limit. We did it.
Good afternoon, guest speakers, education officials, Principal Croft, Vice Principals, Ms. Edwards-Lewis, and Ms. Ellis, great teachers, parents, and of course the graduating class of 2021. Today we become high school graduates. The home of the honeybees is also the home of tomorrow's lawyers, teachers, psychologists, engineers, entertainers, artists, and nurses. A few years ago, today, we entered the walls as primary school graduates, And now, together, we stand in solidarity to celebrate our triumphs, our achievements, our victories, as we walk through the walls one last time to finally call this place our alma mater. Each of us have our unique experiences at the Antigua Girls High School. A combination of good and bad times, times of joy and laughter, times of school spirit, and time seized with last-minute studying and cramming. As we studied and completed assessments, we forgot what was taking place the following day. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me is a Bible verse that has carried me through the hollow walls at the Antigua Girls High School for the past 5 years. Believe it or not, class of 2021, we have made it. This is a major step in the journey of our lives and one that should be recognized for its immense significance. We all worked hard to get to this day, and our hard work did not go to waste. From facing numerous lockdowns, attending online classes, burning the midnight oil to complete school-based assessments, as well as studies in preparation for our CXC exams. I am sure that many of us expected to make countless memories in 2021, from the independence activities, carol service, and sports days. Although we have been unable to celebrate such milestones in a normal way, we are fortunate enough to graduate. Humility is to be felt. It's not something you should show off. This is why I'm indeed honored to be accepting this award for being the class of 2021's valedictorian. This great achievement did not happen overnight, nor did it happen without a great support system. Firstly, I cannot begin without thanking God for His mercies and grace in carrying me through this journey and overcoming any obstacles I faced. Gratitude goes out to my little backbones, my parents, for providing me unconditional support through all the low times I faced, and to celebrate the high times, especially one like today, in accomplishing my goals, as they have instilled in me the notion that hard work pays off. Thank you. Secondly, our teachers cannot go without mention. Thank you for pushing us to complete our SBAs and going beyond the call of duty to prepare us for our exams, as our nerves took the best of us. To my friends and peers who have been by my side from day one, as we have shared many experiences, from teasing each other to stressing over assessments or even not seeing eye to eye sometimes, to the laughs and tears we shared, I say a heartwarming thank you. The list goes on, but it's too numerous to mention. But on behalf of the graduates and myself, we say thank you. Graduates, graduation is not an end goal in itself. It is instead a part of the larger journey of life. With this chapter closed, I am certain that many of us are already anxious about starting the next one because, unlike a book, we cannot skip through the pages of life to see how long the next chapter is going to be. We all have our own books of life that has not yet been written, and every day that passes is another page we write in ourselves. Luckily, as Antigua Girls High School graduates, we have been given all the paper and ink we need to write our own stories. And with the love and support of our families, friends, and fellow graduates, our stories will become bestsellers. It's not going to be easy as we leave this big red gate of the Antigua Girls High School. The sky is the limit, but before we reach where we have to, it takes one step at a time. Yes, the obstacles will come, the self-doubt, the failures. As Maya Angelou once said, there is no failure. As long as you learn from your experiences, continue to press on for success. But one day, graduates, you will thank yourself for not giving up. Inhale the confidence and exhale the doubts. Do not let any outside distractions stop you from chasing your goals. Today, graduates and fellow patrons watching, I leave these words of affirmations with you. Promise yourself to be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind. Promise yourself to be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as you are about your own. Promise yourself to look at the sunny side of everything to make your optimism come true. And lastly, promise yourself to think well of yourself and proclaim this fact to the world, and not in loud words, but in great deeds. People are going to underestimate you, but I want you to hold your head high and keep going until you accomplish that goal and be the best version of yourself. It's not going to be easy, but have patience and faith as great things take time, and thank you.
Great public engagement have been part of my very psyche ever since I've known myself. At every stage of my life, I've been involved in public speaking activities, in primary, secondary, tertiary, and even at the postgraduate level. In my working life, all of my jobs have included public speaking as a major component of my professional output. Broadcasting, politics, human resources, corporate communications, academia. It was with all this coursing through my veins and my passion for good, sound, effective, and confident public speaking that propelled me to begin the Dr. Jackie Quinn Award for Excellence in Public Speaking. Each year, I single out a young lady who embodies that spirit of excellence in public speaking at my alma mater. This year's recipient has blazed a trail and forged a path of excellence from as early as first form. Edenia Aska has been the youngest member of the Debate Society to date, having joined the team in first form. During her tenure, she has represented AGHS in several events, including public speaking and debate activities. Last year, Edenia was the Minister of Health in the Youth Parliament, and she has been an active member of the school's drama club, the Honeybee Theatre, for all 5 years, representing the school both in Antigua and across the region. She has demonstrated adroitness, competence, confidence, and clarity of thought in all her engagements. She has fully embraced my mantra to stand up, speak up, and stand out. She's therefore deserving of this award, and I commend her highly and wish her continued success in her future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my signal honor to present the Dr. Jackie Quinn Award for Excellence in Public Speaking to Edenia Aska. Congratulations.
Y'all remember coming into high school for the first time? Into those big red gates?
We did not know what we were getting ourselves into.
Seeing those intimidating students and strict teachers.
All we wanted to do was go home in this long, hot blue dress.
And, young lady, take out those earrings.
Our principal, Sammy, all she wanted to do was keep the peace in her school. Y'all remember, ladies in blue?
Never escape the public's view.
Lecturing her girls about the ways of the boys.
Don't be the boys' hand towels.
And just to simply follow her rules.
Don't come in any OPH. Y'all remember the Walk of Fames? And the classroom concerts? I believe I can fly, but I got shot by the FBI. FBI never had no gun, so they shot me with a Easter bun.
Young ladies, what is this? Cacophony.
Sorry, Mr. Emmanuel.
Outside now!
I can't believe we get to walk of shame.
Boy, second to third came and gone in such a flash.
So much history made by us. We really left our mark in the grass.
First form, a slight exception. We couldn't do anything at all.
Honestly.
After the Honeybee Theatre won the National Drama Festival, some pandemic came and cholesterol.
What?
I was trying to keep the rhyming going.
Anyways, the whole world learns about Zoom and Meet.
And we knew it all too well. Some of us went into depression. Anxiety was so common. And it had been so long since we've heard the lunch bell.
Ladies, please check the Google Classroom. I know these are some tough times, especially with CXC happening next year. Please keep it. Is no one going to turn on their mics? Oh, okay.
Those poor teachers.
Uncertainty, stress, denial. But anyway, we made it to fifth form nonetheless.
Yeah, the country opened back and school resumed.
But we knew our senior year was doomed.
That shabby carol service.
We didn't even have a sports day.
Hey, our teachers tried their best. Their efforts could make several verses.
But remember, bad mind CXC.
I'm okay now.
Don't forget about the hurricanes and the floods.
Senior year was a sample boy.
It really wasn't fair.
You mean just one cry boss?
I can't believe we had another lockdown this year.
Anyways, July 30th, CXC, done.
Wait, graduation next week?
Time for fun.
Wait, it's now hitting me that we finish in school.
Girl, be happy. We went through so many traumatic events.
All I can hear is no more rules.
Sanaya Casimir. She receives a certificate for commendable effort in food, nutrition, and health, an award for outstanding performance in chemistry, mathematics, and physics, and also a Medal of Service for her dedication and assistance within the AGHS Steel Orchestra. Zoanna St. Val. Teresia Daly. She also receives certificates for improved performance in electrical engineering and commendable effort in technical drawing. Haitong Lu, who also receives a certificate for commendable effort in mathematics and principles of accounts. Shayro Codrington. Ashira Joseph, who also receives a Medal of Service for her constant assistance with the school's choir. Abigail Sylvester, who also receives awards for her outstanding performance in physical education and textiles, clothing, and fashion. Monisha Joseph. Monisha is the student who not only excels in various academic sports, but who is considered a leader in the sports arena and the ultimate cheerleader, encouraging her teammates to do their best, run that extra mile, and give it one last practice. Monisha is this year's Sportswoman of the Year. Monisha was also voted the Tiffany Haddish Award in this year's Fun Awards because she always makes her classmates laugh. Keandra Aaron, who also receives an award for her outstanding performance in Principles of Accounts. Elise Phillip, who receives awards for her outstanding performance in Family and Resource Management and Textiles, Clothing, and Fashion. Emmanuel Chiddick. Emmanuel receives awards for her outstanding performance in biology, chemistry, building technology, electrical engineering, information technology, and technical drawing. She also receives medals of service and leadership for her willingness to assist the school whenever she can. In this year's Fun Awards, her classmates voted her Professor Einstein because they deem her to be the smartest person in the class. Eve Lynch. She receives a certificate for commendable effort in information technology and an award for her outstanding performance in food, nutrition, and health, as well as a Medal of Service for her dedication and assistance within the AGH's Steel Orchestra. This year, in the Fun Awards, her classmates voted her the 2021 Lady Hustler because she's already an entrepreneur. Cassia Parolan, who also receives a certificate for commendable effort in mathematics. Dekaya Emmanuel. She receives a certificate for commendable effort in English language and an award for her outstanding performance in theater arts. She also receives a special award from Honeybee Theater, the school's official drama club, for being a member for all 5 years of her attendance at AGHS. Dekaya has represented the school locally and regionally. Jordina Morrison. Nalia Small. She receives awards for her outstanding performance in food, nutrition, and health, a certificate of appreciation for her participation and contribution to the school's beautification project, and medals of leadership and service for her outstanding leadership as the school Steel Orchestra's captain. Her unwavering service to the entire music department is truly appreciated. Trinity Archibald. She receives an award for her outstanding performance in EDPM, and her classmates voted her this year's Miss Picasso in the Fun Awards for being the most artistic person in her class. Deania Phillips. Nozifa Beaton. She receives certificates for her commendable effort in integrated science and her participation and contribution to the school's beautification project. She also receives a Medal of Service for her assistance in the integrated science department. Frankel Francis. She receives awards for her outstanding performance in biology, information technology, office administration, physics, principles of business, and Spanish. Zawadi Quinlan. In this year's Fun Awards, her classmates voted her the 2021 Miss Popcorn because she is known for making her own rules. Falana Johnson. She receives a certificate for her commendable performance in English literature, information technology, and Spanish, and awards for her outstanding performance in history, English language, and theater arts. She also receives a Medal of Leadership for her willingness to lead her peers by reinforcing various concepts, while also assisting them with assignments and lessons. Her personality is the embodiment of servitude leadership, as she often leads others to do right. In this year's Fun Awards, her classmates voted her Miss Ever Ready because she's always prepared. Devincia Christopher. She receives certificates for improved performance in English language and commendable effort in integrated science and principles of accounts. Dorcelia Joseph. She receives an award for her outstanding performance in information technology. Jewel Moore. She receives certificates for commendable effort in chemistry, mathematics, and physics, and awards for her outstanding performance in EDPM and Principle of Business. Keziah Cotter. Keziah receives certificates for commendable effort in French, Family and Resource Management, Integrated Science, and Music, and awards for her outstanding performance in Mathematics and Principles of Business. She receives medals of service and leadership as an exemplary head girl and has taken initiative in not only fifth form activities, but every aspect of her student life. She also receives these medals for her contribution to the music department, especially the choir. She also receives a certificate of appreciation for her participation and contribution to the school's beautification project. Keziah is also the recipient of the Principal's Award, which is presented to the young lady who has most impressed the principal with her willingness to uphold standards of the school, who demonstrates school pride, and more so, who has maintained a pleasant and respectful demeanor, and is ever willing to assist wherever the need arises. Keziah Cottam is also this year's recipient of the Governor General's Award. This prize is given to the young lady who has most impressed the staff with not only her dedication to her schoolwork, her involvement in school life, the respect that she's shown to those in authority, her leadership skills, her reliability, and her ambition, but also her deportment throughout the years at Antigua Girls High School. Jada Edwards. She receives an award for her outstanding performance in mathematics and a certificate of appreciation for her participation and contribution to the school's beautification project. Lashana Slowly. She receives an award for her outstanding performance in mathematics. Kanaija Anthony. She receives a certificate for improved effort in French. Natea Stevens. She also receives a certificate for improved performance in English language and integrated science and commendable effort in food, nutrition, and health. Christina Connor. She also receives a certificate for commendable effort in social studies, outstanding performance in English language, food, nutrition, and health, integrated science, and principles of accounts. She receives a certificate of appreciation for her participation and contribution to the school's beautification project and a service medal for her continued assistance in the integrated science lab. Jonay Olivache. She receives a certificate for commendable effort in information technology, mathematics, music, and principles of business. She is also given awards for her outstanding performance in office administration, principles of accounts, and social studies. She receives medals of leadership and service for her unwavering dedication to the school's steel orchestra and has displayed exemplary leadership skills within the classroom among her peers and has often emerged as the leader for various social and academic school endeavors. DeAndre Payne. Deandra receives a certificate of appreciation for her participation and contribution to the school's beautification project, as well as medals of service and leadership for demonstrating outstanding leadership skills during classroom and practical activities. Kyra Lee. Dana Boatswain, who receives a certificate for commendable effort in mathematics. Michaela Richardson, who receives a certificate of appreciation for her participation and contribution to the school's beautification project and an award for her outstanding performance in visual arts. Tahiva Packett. Tahiva is this year's valedictorian with the highest overall average in her 5th form year. She receives a certificate for commendable performance in principles of business and awards for her outstanding performance in food, nutrition and health, integrated science, mathematics, physical education, and principles of accounts. She receives a certificate of appreciation for her participation and contribution to the school's beautification project and was voted this year's Principal Sammy in the Fun Awards by her classmates because they deem her to be most likely to become a teacher or a principal. Considered the epitome of an AGHS student by many of her teachers, she received medals of leadership and service for her dependability and willingness to volunteer for duties around the school. This year is no surprise that she also receives the Principal's Award. Tahiva has best exhibited the spirit of the Beehive, which is the Antigua Girls High School, and has demonstrated all-round excellence, displaying positive personal values, showing team spirit, leadership, and has been an inspiration to her peers. Tahiva Packett is also the 2021 Student of the Year. Hannah Archibald. She receives a certificate for commendable effort in English literature and an award for outstanding performance in English language. Justice Hughes. She receives a certificate for commendable effort in textiles, clothing, and fashion, and an award for her outstanding performance in mathematics and visual arts. Justice was also part of the beautification project team. Jaleese Phillip. Jaleese receives medals of leadership and service and a special award for her outstanding leadership and service as a devoted member and president of the Honey Bee Theater. She has been instrumental in the development of the school's theater program and was invaluable in assisting with the newest recruits, which brought membership to 60. Jaleese has represented her school locally and regionally. Alicia Sinnett. She receives a certificate for most improved performance in mathematics and was voted Miss Trendsetter in this year's Fun Awards for always being stylish. Kiara Harrigan. She also receives a certificate for commendable effort in mathematics. Jael Goodwin, who receives a certificate for commendable effort in food, nutrition, and health. Khadija Ladu. She receives a certificate for commendable effort in information technology and an award for her outstanding performance in music and social studies. Rihanna Henningham. She receives a certificate for commendable effort in physical education, improved effort in principles of business, and an award for her outstanding performance in geography. Yoli Akande. She receives awards for her outstanding performance in human and social biology, office administration, and Spanish. Kiana Lake. Kiana Avril. She also receives a certificate of commendable effort in food, nutrition, and health. Yokairi del Rosario Salas. She also receives a certificate for commendable effort in office administration. Rihanna Thomas. She receives awards for her outstanding performance in textiles, clothing, and fashion. This year, she was voted Miss Glow Up in the Fun Awards as her makeup is always on point. Serena Allen. She receives awards for her outstanding performance in textiles, clothing, and fashion. Denisha Tung. Denisha is also this year's recipient of the Antigua Graduations I Made It Award. The recipient of this award is known for her unwavering resilience. Even in the face of life's obstacles, she perseveres. Takia Minot. She receives a certificate of appreciation for her participation and contribution to the school beautification project. Vinkara Lindsay, who also receives a certificate for commendable effort in chemistry. Deidre Andrew. She receives an award for her outstanding performance in mathematics. Brianna Harvey. Khadija Simon. She receives a certificate for her commendable effort in office administration and medals of leadership and service within the music department. She has also been instrumental in serving as a student choir director and leading assemblies, special services, and events like our annual carol service and anniversary service. She also receives special recognition for being our official pianist for the full 5 years while she was here at Antigua Girls High School. Edenia Aska. She receives a Medal of Service for her commitment to the drama club, always volunteering and accepting all related duties, even on holidays. She also receives a special award for being a 5-year member of the Honeybee Theater, having joined when she was in first form. This year, Edenia Aska is also the recipient of the Dr. Jackie Quinn Public Speaking Award. This award is given to the young lady who has entered many public speaking and debate competitions, successfully representing the school with her exceptional public speaking skills. She is arguably also the youngest person to have ever joined a debate club, having auditioned and been accepted to the team in second form. Taria Matthew. Sidra Thomas. She receives a Medal of Service for her assistance with the school's choir and is also known for being the school's photographer at various events. Shaquana Telemac. Kayla Smalls. She receives an award for her outstanding performance in English language. Amelia Samuel. Ashley Brown. Delicia Evans. She receives a Medal of Service for her commitment and assistance within the school's steel orchestra and the music department. Jazian Grinaway. She receives a certificate for her commendable effort in biology and social studies, improved effort in chemistry and physics, and an award for her outstanding performance in family and resort management. As the school's deputy head girl, she receives medals of leadership and service for exemplary responsibility serving in this post. Jazian has always taken initiative and remained extremely helpful throughout her time while maintaining an excellent academic record. She is known as a peer leader and routinely obtains and shares educational material with her peers. She is also recognized for her leadership and service to the music department, especially the choir. It is no surprise that this year, Jazian Grinaway also receives the Principal's Award. Shaquoia Willett. She receives a Medal of Service for continued assistance in the Integrated Science Lab and a Certificate of Appreciation for being on the School Beautifications Project team. Kajane Haynes. She receives a certificate for commendable effort in Spanish and a Medal of Service for her passionate commitment to both the drama club and the school's steel orchestra. She demonstrates the epitome of team, remaining dedicated even if she is not the lead. She also receives a special HBT award for being a member for 5 years. Trina Cook. Samira Kendall. She receives certificates for being part of the school's beautification project and for her commendable effort in food, nutrition, and health. Andaye McMillan. Jada Russell. Kiana King. She receives an award for her outstanding performance in office administration. Sierra Pascal. Devancia Ephraim. She receives certificates for her commendable effort in history and improved performance in English literature. Bianca Francis. She receives certificates for being part of the beautification project, as well as her commendable effort in physical education, and awards for her outstanding performance in family and resource management and human and social biology. She receives a Medal of Service for her impeccable assistance in the textiles, clothing, and fashion lab, always ensuring that the lab is prepared for the next class. She is known for her kindness in assisting students with their assignments. Daniela John. She receives a certificate for most improved performance in building tech and technical drawing. Shaniqua Williams. Lanisha Joseph. She receives a certificate for improved performance in English language and for commendable effort in office administration. She also receives medals of service and leadership, having served as the PAN Vice Captain and displaying great leadership in both the steel orchestra and the choir. She receives a special award for her musical assistance to the Honeybee Theater. Shamaya Adams. She receives certificates for her improved performance in EDPM and Spanish and commendable effort in office administration. Shernay Martin. Kelmina Tyson. She receives certificates for most improved performance in integrated science and commendable effort in principles of accounts and Spanish. She also receives a Medal of Service for her exceptional assistance in the integrated science lab. Faith Lonnie. Faith receives a certificate for commendable effort in integrated science and awards for her outstanding performance in English literature, information technology, and principles of business. She also receives medals of leadership and service for her contribution in the music department, especially the school steel orchestra. In this year's Fun Awards, she was voted Miss J by her classmates for always having the best hairstyles. Kristen McLean. She receives awards for outstanding performance in French, mathematics, and Spanish. Zanicia Phillip. She receives a Medal of Service for her excellent commitment and service to the textile, clothing, and fashion lab, especially when it comes to the sewing machines. She's known to be a boss and always offers to assist her classmates. Alyssa Richards. She receives a certificate for commendable effort in principles of accounts and awards for her outstanding performance in electrical engineering and technical drawing. Deanna James. She receives a certificate for improved performance in English literature.
Keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out, 'cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now, 'cause you don't have another day. 'Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of that night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and then we got real blue. Stay at home talking on the telephone with me. trying to break every seal.